Ladies and gentlemen, here is Andy Ruiz Jr. Andy.
Hey, how you doing, man? I just want to thank God for being here again and in this place. And we've been training really hard. We've been training ever since my last defeat. I've been a little depressed. I've been going through a lot of stuff from before because I knew all the stuff that I had that I did not do. So I'm really motivated for May 1st. I know Chris Arriola's training hard. Like he said, the first time we met, I wanted to be like him, and now the tables has turned, and he's motivated as well. But like I said, we're ready. I've been training really hard. My mentality is where it needs to be. We're ready for whatever's coming.
Andy, I'll start with you as I'm going to talk with the fighters and the trainers, and then we'll open it up to the media for questions. Various media outlets joining us from around the world. But Andy, is it fair to say, as you look at your trainer, Eddie Reynoso, with Canelo, with Oscar Valdez, the one item that I feel like Eddie brings to whoever he trains is discipline, a certain level and expectation that he expects from his fighters? Is that fair to say? And how much has that, bettered you as a prize fighter?
You know what? It bettered me a lot because he told me if he's going to give me the opportunity to train here, I have to be disciplined. I have to be in the right state of mind. I have to give it all I got because they see the potential that I have, but I just got to be in 100%. And I've never seen myself in 100% until now. So, like I said, being with Canelo, being with Ryan, Oscar Valdez, we're all surrounded by great champions, great people that are motivated. So we're all on the same track and we help each other at points. So being right here with Eddie is just a blessing because we're learning. We continue to learn. We're learning every single day, and we're just working hard.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Andy, my question is for you. You mentioned how much Eddie Reynoso has been that missing ingredient at this phase of your career. What is the one particular thing that he's brought into your career at this point that has changed your approach into training, lifestyle, and along those lines?
But just by changing my mentality, knowing that once we're in this sport, we got to take it serious. We can't take nothing for granted. We have to work as hard, and him telling me those words, it means a lot, but we've been training super hard, man. We've been working on a lot of different things. I have the ability to do a lot of different moves and stuff, and he's bringing that out of me. So I'm just excited for May 1st to show the new Andy coming soon.
You've had you've had trainers in the past like Manny Robles and Abel Sanchez. So you've been with high caliber trainers. What do you think Eddie does that has really changed your mindset and approach into the fight game right now?
Yeah, I had a lot of different trainers, and I appreciate every single trainer that I've had because I learned a lot from each and every trainer. And but what Eddie does, he likes to perfect every punch, every movement, every little thing that we do. So we don't just go and throw and bang and all that. We perfect what we're gonna throw. If we're gonna throw the right hand, we perfect that. If we're gonna slip and bob and weave, we're gonna counter punch. We're gonna throw punches. So he likes to perfect every punch. So that's something that I've never had in a different trainer.
And lastly, for me, a big thing about the last 16 months in your career has been your weight and how much you ballooned in the Joshua rematch. You weighed 283 that night. What is your target weight for the fight against Arreola?
You know what? After my last defeat against Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia, I gained to like almost 320 pounds, 310 pounds. So we've been working slowly but surely. We want to be at 255, 250. We don't want to go too crazy losing weight. So right now we're trying to make the fat into muscle and, just work hard. The discipline is there. We just need to, stay focused and I'm not looking over past Chris Arriola because he's a tough fighter. He's a warrior. He takes a lot of punches and, he's strong, but, we just got to stick to the game plan.
Thank you, Andy.
All right. Thanks, Manuk. Our next question will come from Keith Idek with Boxing Scene. Keith, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yes, my first question is for Andy. Andy, you mentioned how difficult it was for you to go through losing your title and how hard that was for you to deal with. Can you speak to what was most difficult about it? What were you most disappointed about in terms of, how you trained for the fight maybe and how the fight went?
Well, losing from my last fight against Anthony Joshua, it was devastating, because I did not do the things that I was supposed to do. And I look back right now and I'm like, damn, man, if I would have stayed dedicated, if I would have stayed disciplined and do the right things that I was supposed to do. And that was the most important fight of my life on the rematch against Anthony Joshua. But now it's totally different. Now I got my mind right. I got a great trainer, so we're just ready for May 1st. But like I said, I was really disappointed because I knew the ability that I had and to stay champion.
Andy, what was it that led you to maybe not prepare the right way for the last fight?
Well, a lot of people gotta understand that I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, and once that moment happened, I kind of went a little off the road. I started doing things that I thought I would never be able to do. I wasn't really focused on the price on the bag. So, but now, like I said, I was really devastated. I do not want to go back. I do not want to do the same mistakes that I did before. And like I said, I'm more motivated than I ever been before. I have God on my side and Eddie right here. So we're ready for whatever that comes my way.
You mentioned to Manuk that you would like to weigh 250, 255 or so for your fight against Chris. How much different of a fighter do you think you'll be at that weight as opposed to how you were when you fought Joshua the second time?
You know what? I always been overweight, and now that I've been dropping weight normally and the right way by eating right, not just wearing the sauna suit, starving yourself, because that's what I used to do back in the day. But now that we're eating the right things, we're working on the right things, and I feel amazing, man. I could say this. I feel amazing. I could do better stuff that I couldn't do before because of my big gut. I had chi-chis, I had tits that wouldn't let me throw the right punches and all that. But now I'm more motivated. I'm more dedicated in this sport, and sky's the limit.
All right, thanks very much, Keith. As a reminder to media, if you have any questions, please raise your hand. And let's please, if we could, everyone, keep it to a max of 2 questions per person. And please remember, we have Chris on the line as well. And if you have any questions for him, as well as the trainers, let's work those in as well.
Like I've been gone for a year and some months, and of course it's gonna feel devastating because I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do. So of course I still keep that grudge inside my heart because I don't want to go back and do the same error that I did before. So now that I'm with the right team, my mentality is on the right track. So I don't want to keep that focus. I just want to stay disciplined for not just for this fight, but for all the fights that I have in the future.
All right, thanks very much.